Hello and welcome. Get ready for 30 remarkable challenges designed to showcase your expertise. What happens when a computer overheats? It runs faster. It may slow down or shut down. It increases screen brightness. The correct answer is, it may slow down or shut down. Here's an interesting fact: overheating can cause computers to slow down, crash, or even get permanently damaged. Which part of a computer is responsible for connecting all the components? Monitor, motherboard, printer. The correct answer is motherboard. Here's an interesting fact: the motherboard is the main circuit board that connects and allows communication between all computer parts. What does an SSD do in a computer? Stores data faster than an HDD. Cools the computer. Increases internet speed. The correct answer is, stores data faster than an HDD. Here's an interesting fact: solid-state drives, SSDs, are much faster than traditional hard disk drives, HDDs. Why do gaming computers need a cooling system? To improve battery life. To prevent overheating. To increase sound quality. The correct answer is, to prevent overheating. Here's an interesting fact: gaming computers generate a lot of heat, so cooling systems help prevent overheating. What is the purpose of a firewall? To block viruses. To store files. To print documents. The correct answer is, to block viruses. Here's an interesting fact: a firewall acts as a security barrier that protects a computer from cyber threats. What does a GPU, graphics processing unit, do? Improves graphics performance. Increases Wi-Fi speed. Saves battery life. The correct answer is, improves graphics performance. Here's an interesting fact: GPUs handle image rendering, making video games and animations run smoothly. Which device allows you to extend your computer's display to multiple screens? Router. Docking station. Monitor. The correct answer is, docking station. Here's an interesting fact: a docking station lets you connect multiple monitors and other peripherals to a laptop. What does a router do other than providing internet? Creates a local network. Speeds up charging. Stores files. The correct answer is, creates a local network. Here's an interesting fact: routers connect devices within a home or office, allowing them to share data locally. What is the function of a biometric scanner in modern computers? Unlocks a device using fingerprints or facial recognition. Improves screen quality. Saves battery life. The correct answer is, unlocks a device using fingerprints or facial recognition. Here's an interesting fact. Biometric scanners enhance security by allowing only authorized users to access a device. Why is a surge protector important in a computer setup? Prevents power spikes from damaging devices. Increases internet speed. Stores files. The correct answer is, prevents power spikes from damaging devices. Here's an interesting fact. Surge protectors shield computers from voltage fluctuations that could cause damage. How does a smart plug enhance computer efficiency? It controls power remotely. It increases storage. It connects to a printer. The correct answer is, it controls power remotely. Here's an interesting fact. Smart plugs allow users to remotely turn on/off devices to save energy. What is a docking station primarily used for? Connecting multiple peripherals to a laptop. Speeding up the processor. Reducing internet lag. The correct answer is, connecting multiple peripherals to a laptop. Here's an interesting fact. A docking station allows laptops to connect to multiple devices like extra monitors and USBs. What happens when a computer runs out of RAM? It shuts down. It slows down. It loses internet connection. The correct answer is, it slows down. Here's an interesting fact. When RAM is full, the computer uses the hard drive for temporary storage, slowing down performance. What is the main advantage of an ergonomic keyboard? It reduces strain on hands and wrists. It types faster. It changes screen brightness. The correct answer is, it reduces strain on hands and wrists. Here's an interesting fact. Ergonomic keyboards are designed to prevent hand and wrist pain during long use. Why do some computers have liquid cooling systems? To keep them from overheating. To improve sound quality. To increase battery life. The correct answer is, to keep them from overheating. Here's an interesting fact. Liquid cooling is used in high-performance computers to dissipate heat efficiently. What does a VPN do on a computer? Protects your internet privacy. Increases internet speed. Stores passwords. The correct answer is, protects your internet privacy. Here's an interesting fact. A virtual private network, VPN, hides your location and encrypts your internet activity. What is the main purpose of a NAS, network attached storage? To store and share files over a network. To improve computer speed. To clean the screen. The correct answer is, to store and share files over a network. Here's an interesting fact. An NAS device allows multiple users to access shared storage remotely. What is the role of thermal paste in a computer? helps transfer heat away from the CPU. Speeds up the computer. Improves sound quality. The correct answer is, helps transfer heat away from the CPU. Here's an interesting fact. Thermal paste ensures proper heat dissipation between the CPU and its cooler. What does a docking station enable laptops to do? Connect to multiple accessories and monitors. Improve battery life. Increase Wi-Fi speed. The correct answer is, connect to multiple accessories and monitors. Here's an interesting fact. A docking station allows a laptop to function like a desktop with multiple connected devices. What happens if you plug in too many USB devices without enough power supply? The devices may stop working. The computer speeds up. The screen brightness increases. The correct answer is, the devices may stop working. Here's an interesting fact. If too many USB devices are connected, the power supply may not be enough, causing failures. Which device helps you control smart home gadgets using voice commands? Smart speaker. Monitor. USB drive. The correct answer is, smart speaker. Here's an interesting fact. Smart speakers like Alexa and Google Home allow users to control devices with voice commands. What is the main function of a KVM switch? Allows control of multiple computers with one keyboard and mouse. Increases internet speed. Prints documents. The correct answer is, allows control of multiple computers with one keyboard and mouse. Here's an interesting fact. A KVM switch is useful for managing multiple computers from a single setup. What does a graphics tablet do? Allows drawing digitally. Improves screen brightness. Stores files. The correct answer is, allows drawing digitally. Here's an interesting fact. A graphics tablet enables artists and designers to create digital art with precision. What is the benefit of using a smart surge protector? Automatically turns off devices when not in use. Increases Wi-Fi speed. Charges devices faster. The correct answer is, automatically turns off devices when not in use. Here's an interesting fact. Smart surge protectors help save electricity by shutting off idle devices. How does a mesh Wi-Fi system improve connectivity? Eliminates dead zones. Increases battery life. Boosts sound quality. The correct answer is, eliminates dead zones. Here's an interesting fact. A mesh Wi-Fi system ensures better internet coverage by using multiple access points. Why is a cooling pad useful for a laptop? Prevents overheating. Speeds up processing. Increases RAM. The correct answer is, prevents overheating. Here's an interesting fact: cooling pads help keep laptops from overheating by improving airflow. Which device allows wireless connection of a mouse and keyboard to a computer? Bluetooth adapter, USB hub, monitor. The correct answer is Bluetooth adapter. Here's an interesting fact: a Bluetooth adapter enables wireless peripherals to connect to a computer. What is the main function of an optical drive? Reads and writes CDs and DVDs. Improves screen quality. Saves files. The correct answer is reads and writes CDs and DVDs. Here's an interesting fact: optical drives allow computers to access content from CDs and DVDs. What happens when a hard drive fails? Data may be lost. Internet speed decreases. Screen brightness increases. The correct answer is, data may be lost. Here's an interesting fact: a failing hard drive can result in permanent data loss if not backed up. What is an eGPU used for? Boosts graphics performance. Increases battery life. Improves Wi-Fi speed. The correct answer is, boosts graphics performance. Here's an interesting fact: an external GPU, eGPU, enhances a laptop's graphics processing power for high-end applications. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and we'll catch you in the next one.